What's going on? Back with another reaction, and we got another Tom MacDonald song. MacDonald, whatever. I used to work at McDonald's. I just say McDonald. Pretty sure it is what it is, and if it is MacDonald, well, fuck it. But we got Tom MacDonald, Fake Woke. I heard this song slaps. I heard there's a bunch of crazy messages in it, and it's number one. On iTunes, I believe it was. I don't know if it still is, but it was. So let's go.
I think it's crazy I'm the one who they labeled as controversial, and Cardi B is the role model for 12-year-old girls. There's rappers pushing Xanax at the...
Facts, though. Facts, actually. Like, I don't listen to a crazy amount of his music. I've only listened to... Really, what I put out on my channel here is all that I've really heard of Tom. But I do gotta say, I have been reading comments and stuff how everyone's like, oh my god, he's this, oh my god, he's that. Kind of like Eminem in his early days where like nobody really fucked with him because they all thought he was just another white rapper talking shit. I feel like that's the vibe that people try to give Tom MacDonald, but then they don't listen to his music. And then when they do listen to his music, it's like, holy shit, bro. That's kind of what I get from Tom. And I mean, I don't like hate Cardi B or nothing. I don't listen to Cardi B, but I got nothing against her. But she definitely shouldn't be a role model to little girls. That's for sure.
Is the role model for 12-year-old girls. There's rappers pushing Xanax at the top of the billboard, but if I mention race in a song, I'm scared I'll get killed for it. It's backwards, it's getting exponentially dumb. It's more difficult to get a job than purchase a gun. Eminem used to gay bash and murder his...
That's so true nowadays, though. Like, you can't even... I get the whole racist like thing blew up last year and stuff like that, and people finally like took a stand for it, and that's good for them. But I don't know, to claim he's like, to say he can't even mention a race without fear that he's gonna like get in trouble or get hurt, like, shit's crazy, man.
Dumb. It's more difficult to get a job than purchase a gun. Eminem used to gay bash and murder his mom, and now he doesn't want fans if they voted for Trump. We're ashamed to be American. You should probably love it because you have the right to hate it and not get...
Back to the Eminem line, actually back to the gun line. It is kind of sad because like, oh, you need experience to get a job. It's like, well, where the fuck you want me to get the experience if you ain't gonna give me a job to get the experience to get a job? But yeah, oh no, you can walk in and get a gun as long as you're not a felon or anything. Yeah, oh yeah, here's your gun. You tell me I don't need the experience to own a gun, but I need experience to go work at a fast food restaurant. Something ain't right here. And then the Eminem shit, I do fucks with Eminem. Next to Lil Wayne, he's probably one of my favorite artists out there. But he has gotten soft, I feel like. And I don't know. That's all I'm going to say before I get hated on. He has gotten a little bit soft.
Get stoned to death in public. As children we were taught how to walk and talk, but the system wants adults to sit down and shut up. Cancel culture runs the world now, the planet went crazy. Label everything we say as homophobic or racist. If you're white, then you're privileged, guilty by association. All our childhood heroes got Me Too'd or they're rapists. They never freed the slaves, they realized...
Hold on. What did you just say?
All our childhood heroes got Me Too'd or they're rapists. They never freed the slaves. They realized that they don't need to change. They gave us tiny screens. We think we free because we can't see the cage. They knew that race war would be the game they need to play. For people to big teams, they use the media to feed the flame.
Bro, big facts, bro. I swear to God, we're in a simulation, bro, and they're just seeing what they can do here and there, just to see like what reactions they can get and how they can twist society and shit. I swear to God, we're all just in one big Sims game, and I don't really know who the player is. I don't think any of us know yet, but somebody's playing all of us, that's for sure.
Would be the game they need to play. For people to big teams, they use the media to feed the flame. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke. Same old safe zones. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about your feelings. I think it's crazy how these people screaming facts, but they fake woke. Hate their neighbor cause he wears a mask or he stays home. Has a daughter but his favorite artist said he slays hoes. Picks her up from school, music slaps on the way home. Censorship's an issue cause they choose what they erase. There's a difference between hate speech and speech that you hate. I think black lives...
Facts, bro. They censor all this shit, and he said, but there's a difference between hate speech and speech that you hate. Just because you don't like what they're saying doesn't necessarily mean that they're speaking hate speech. They're not like dissing on anybody like that. They're not being racist and shit like that. They're not. It's just that's just how people take it nowadays, and it's kind of a sad world we live in. But we got to keep living in it, right? Until we get to Mars.
Cause they choose what they erase. There's a difference between hate speech and speech that you hate. I think Black Lives Matter was the stupidest name when the system's screwing everyone exactly the same. I just want to spend Thanksgiving Day with food and my family.
I ain't even gonna speak on that because that's a touchy subject, but just read between the lines.
Spend Thanksgiving Day with food and my family without being accused of celebrating native casualties. We got so divided, it's black and white and political. Republicans are bigots.
Bro, this whole song is pausable. You could talk about every single line he says, but he just basically he was saying, I want to be able to sit at home on Thanksgiving and eat with my family without feeling like people are judging me because I'm having Thanksgiving when Thanksgiving actually isn't a happy holiday at all. But we give thanks and this and that when, you know, we came in, stole the land, killed a bunch of people for it. And yeah, should we be celebrating it like we do? I don't know. That's not for me to speak on, but
Republicans are bigots, libtards if you're liberal. There's riots in our streets and it's just getting worse. Y'all screaming deep on the police, y'all a genius for sure. They're underfunded already, they're way too busy to work. Order food and call the cops, see what reaches you first. Segregation ended, that's a lie in itself.
They're already underfunded and they're overworked. Call for fast food or police and see which comes first. Damn. Alright.
That was a strategy to make us think they were trying to help. They knew that racism was hot if they designed it to sell. We buy up every single box and divide us ourselves. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke. Same old safe zones. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about your feelings. We use violence to get peace and wonder why it isn't working. That's like sleeping with a football team to try and be a virgin. Politicians are for sale and someone always makes the purchase. But you and I cannot afford it, our democracy is worthless. If a man has mental illness, call him crazy, say it silently. When country's going crazy, we accept it as society. Get sick and take a pill, when the side effects get you high, you get addicted like these rappers dying fighting with sobriety. Censoring the facts turns our children into idiots. They claim it's for our safety, I'll tell you what it really is. Removing information that empowers all the citizens. The truth doesn't damage points of view that are legitimate. They're trying to change amen to amen and women. How'd we let them make praying a microaggression?
I'm saying, I'm all for equal rights and shit like that. Don't get me wrong, but we're at a point where people are really trying to turn the phrase amen into amen and women. Amen has nothing to do with men, bro. Nothing to do with the male gender. So, you guys take that how you want it, but literally amen has nothing to do with gender. So, I don't know why we're trying to make it about gender, but here we are.
Instead of asking God for the strength to keep winning, we cheat to get ahead and then we ask him for forgiveness. Feminism used to be the most righteous of fights, but these days it feels like they secretly hate guys. I don't trust anyone who bleeds for a week and don't die. I'm just kidding, but everything else that I said is right. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke. Same old safe zones. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about your feelings.
Damn, bro, I should have listened to this 4 days ago when it dropped. I've been sleeping on this song. I've seen it here and there, you know, and I'm like, yeah, you know, I should listen to that, blah, 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 because there's a bunch of messages obviously going to be in there, blah, 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 with everything going on. It could be enlightening, this and that. Don't sleep on my mans. Don't do what I did and sleep on the mans. Just listen to Tom. He'll tell you what you need to know. But with that being said, that's Tom MacDonald, Fake Woke. Original video link down in the description below. like and subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you want me to do next. And as always, it's your boy. I'm out. Doses.